Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's Tuesday, so it's CASEing the Catalogue day, and we are using the Stampin' Up Holiday Catalogue as inspiration again this week. And I've actually chosen a card from my favourite suite, which is Santa's Workshop. So I'm going to bring that in. This is some of the card samples that are in the catalogue. And today I've chosen this Snowman card right here. Now there's not a lot of stamping. It is using cutting out some designer series paper, so it's going to be a fairly quick and easy card. But I also wanted to show you the stamp set that is in this set. Now it has Santa, Mrs. Claus, it has two different elves, and it has like a wagon and a sign and a seal of the North Pole. This is such a cute set, and it has matching framelits with it. And you're going to see a lot with me doing things with this set. So I'm going to bring the card in just to have a quick show to you before we get started. And once again, we're using traditionally colours. We have the greens and reds and whites. So this sort of card makes me really happy. I love traditional colours. Okay, so let's move over to the table and we can talk more about the supplies. This card is a really quick and simple card, and it's going to come together really quickly, but it's showcasing the gorgeous designer series paper that is in this suite. Now this designer series paper has flocking on certain pieces, so on this piece that we've die cut out with the oval framelit, there is flocking on the snowflakes and also on the elf's hat, and on this candy cane strip of designer series paper here, that is also flocked, so it gives it a great dimension. Like I said before, there's not a lot of stamping, there's just the sentiment, so it's going to go together really quickly, but it really highlights this suite. So the Signs of Santa stamp set is an 18-piece photopolymer stamp set, and it has two gorgeous little elves, Santa, Mrs. Claus, a wagon, some presents, a signpost, and a seal of the North Pole, as well as some great little sentiments there as well. The die cuts that you can get in the matching bundle, which you save 10%, there's 14 pieces, and these also have extras in them. So we have little snowflakes as extras. We also have a tag. So the good thing is you can make little tags that have to and from on it, and then attach it with one of these beautiful images that can go alongside that tag. So for today's card, we are using the 3 little snowflake dies. I'm also using the second largest oval framelit, and that's going to die cut that snowman image. So I want to bring that designer series paper in just to quickly show you. So this is the piece that I'll be cutting from, and there is so much flocking on here, you could probably hear it. Can you hear that as I run my hands over it? There is also on the other side, that's beautiful green Christmas trees. Little elves in sacks and on rocking horses. And on the other side, a nice green design. This one also has the flocking on it, so on Santa's hat and the elf's hat. And there's also some on the presents. So that's a really cute, like you can die cut these ones out as well. Another one here, which has got Mrs. Claus and elves, and these ones you can actually use the framelits to die cut these ones out, and this has also got flocking on it, so on the snow, on the apron, on the hats of the elves, so that's really cute. We've seen that one before. A red polka dot pattern, and some more little elves that you can cut out as strips, so that's really cute. Seen that one. This is the underside of the one that we're cutting out today, so red and green bows. Oh, sorry, no. And this is the candy cane one. Now that's got all that flocking on it as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. We have some candy canes on one side, and then some more ones that we can die cut out with the framelits. And yeah, that's all of them there. So I'm going to bring my kit in, And you can find all the measurements and supplies on my blog, which you can see that in the description of this video. There is also in the link of the description of this video a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies. If you do place an order, please use the Hostess code so I can send you out a free gift. Okay, so we have the garden green card base. We have a strip of the designer series paper with the trees on it. Another piece of the garden green designer series paper from the set, and another strip of the candy cane, which is all flocked. It's beautiful. We have a piece of Whisper White for the die cutting of our gorgeous little snowflakes, as well as the sentiment there. We are using the Stampin' Right marker because our stamp set is two different. We have two lines on one. I'm actually just using the Stampin' Right marker to create that sentiment in one long row. And the other thing that we're using today is the textured weave ribbon in Poppy Parade. This is really, really gorgeous ribbon, and there's actually two sides to the ribbon. So there's that one, and then on the other side there's a different pattern. So that's really, really clever of Stampin' Up to do that one as well. So I'm going to bring the big shot in first because I want to die cut out this piece here. And what I want to do as well is, because I don't want to wreck all my paper, I want to line my die cut piece up as well as I can, and then I'm just going to cut slightly around it. There we go. So I'm going to bring the big shot in now so we can die cut all our elements. So just lining that one up. I'm going to run that one through. That's that one. Then we're going to bring in the piece of Whisper White. And we want one large snowflake, one medium snowflake, and we're going to need 3 of the smaller snowflakes. So I'm going to run this through 2 more times because I need 2 more of these ones. So bringing my foam board in because I want to do my stamping now. And I'm going to also bring in my Stampin' Right marker in the garden green. And I'm just going to colour in a joyful first. Just put my finger on it. And I'm going to stamp that down along there. Then I'm going to clean that off. And then I'm going to colour in the Christmas. Lining that one up and stamping that down. And then From All of Us. Okay. I'm just going to trim that up. bring in my bigger scissors because I find that easier to keep a straight line when I'm using bigger scissors. There we go. I'm going to fold and score my card base. And then it's all just down to layering all of our pieces together. So I'm going to need a piece of ribbon, and I've got 6 inches down, so I'm just going to cut that off along there. And we're also going to use the tear and tape to pop that down. So I'm just going to place a piece of that tear and tape across. There we go. So then I'm just going to also layer all my pieces because I want these two to be buttered up right side by side each other. And this one's going to be on top, so I've just got to move that down just slightly. And that's perfect. Yep. So I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to pop some glue on this one. Actually, I might just use my tear and tape while it's out. Lining up this one with the edge as well as so it's butted up against that green one. And then I'm going to glue this one down. And once again, butt it up on the side and butt it against the candy cane stripe. Now this one I think I will use the tear and tape just because it's in between 2 different dimensions there. Okay. So some glue on the back of this one. And I want this to sit on the end of the green tree designer series paper there. Now we can stick all our pieces. So this is going to go along the edge of the green one and the white one. So I'm just going to stick, because I'm just going to stick it to the edge of this designer series paper here. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue in the middle. There we go. And that's not stamped the best, it's a little off kilter, but I'm happy with it. So bit of glue on the back of our snowflakes. Now the other thing that I didn't do on my sample, but I think I might do on this one. So I think we might stick some Winker Stella down on our snowflakes. So the second largest one here is going to go to the right hand side. And what we've done is we've covered up those things that were in the scenery that we've chopped off. And the three smaller ones, one at the top there. One just there, and the last one to the left hand side. So I'll bring the Winker Stella in. Let's give that a go. See how that looks. Well, it definitely gives it that little bit of a pop. So this is one you could definitely do quite a few of because it's quite a quick and easy card. Don't know whether the Winker Stella comes up real well on the camera, but hopefully you can see that. That actually really makes it stand out a lot better than the first one I did. So I highly recommend putting the Winker Stella on as that little bit of extra bonus. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this quick and simple card featuring the Santa's Workshop Designer Series paper from the Santa's Workshop suite in pages 18 and 19 of the holiday catalogue. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment and head over to my blog and check out all the measurements and supplies there. Please leave a comment over there too, that'd be really great. Until next week, have a great day. See ya.